This is what I get for trying to socialize outside with you people. You bring in germs. It is 3:26 in the morning, and we are dealing with our, 5th day of V.E.D.A. You know, I didn't want to do this right now. I actually feel like shit. My ears are plugged up, and I just want to go to bed. But you know, I decided it would just be worth it to just... Not even worth it. It's just, I need to get this video out. Try and keep it on a semi-regular basis. And keep you up with what I wanted to do. I wanted to do this whole thing with just pulling out little pieces of paper and go, oh, here's what I can do. Answer questions, whatnot. Not the case. So I woke up, I was like, you know what? I need some, real food in me. So I made some stew downstairs. It was fine. It was just a little bit of bouillon, meat, carrots, onions, celery. Just a nice little stew. Well, not even stew. A good soup. Really good. And then I get this call from my friend Patrick. He's just like, oh, why don't you come on over? We're doing Diablo 3. I'm like, yeah, I want to finish some Diablo 3 with Vincent and Evan. Alright, well, when's everyone getting together? Well, they're getting together in a couple hours. I'm like, okay. Well, I have a deal that, I did some Craigslist dealing where I've been trying to get a hold of, little game consoles. If any of you know me really well, you know I occasionally go off on a little gaming kick. Sometimes I want to collect a whole series. Every couple of years, it's just like, I want a whole series, a complete series of something. This year, I decided I want to just have, a little shrine to little handheld Game Boy stuff. Like, little Game Boy Advance Micro. Wanted to get that. Yeah. Go with the 3DS. To go with the 3DS XL. And then, as I dig through there, I even picked up a Game Boy Color. In fact, the only reason I even picked up this is so I could play this. I thought I could play the, Oracle of Ages on a Micro. No, can't do it. Well, what about a Game Boy SP? Can't do that either. Alright. So I had to go out of my way searching around Craigslist for a person who would be willing to trade a Game Boy Color for this. I'm like, alright. So I find a deal, and this happened 3 weeks ago. And the guy we're trying to meet, we're constantly missing each other, mismatch of schedules. It is just a mess. So today is the final day before the guy left town. And he's like, well, can you meet me out in Sumner? I'm not too familiar with everything outside of the town I live in. I'm like, oh, I guess? So we have this address, and it's like, meet us at Fred Meyer's. Okay, we can do that. Road trip from hell. Spent an hour and a little over an hour trying to find this place. Not doing it. Just like, well, where's the address? I don't know. I don't know the address. It's a Fred Meyer, and they said Sumner. So fortunately, my friend in the back seat, who we actually picked up from his college courses, he has a little GPS in the phone. So he's like, oh, we'll just go this way. We get lost. Driving through Puyallup, get lost. Head all the way to Bonnie Lake, get lost. Go up a hill, down a hill, we don't know where the hell we are. And finally, at the very end, we find the guy. We find the guy. And he's just like, been waiting for you. I'm like, I'm sorry. It was a mess. And it really was. But now that I found out, I'm like, I'm happy. I have my little gaming thing. I am content. Problem was, I left this enclosure. There are foreign little germs and antibodies out there just trying to get me and eat me alive. Because now I'm feeling sick. My ears are stuffed up. My nose is constantly running. I swear, it's just being outside with... being out there with all that light and fresh air. People. They spread pestilence and germs. But no. That happened today. Couldn't have been anything with the food I ate. Maybe. So, did some Diablo 3 with Patrick, Evan, Vincent, and my brain lurches sometimes. It'll just randomly connect one subject to something else that I don't even consciously know of. And I'll just kind of mutter it under my breath, and everyone just stares at me going, what the hell? For me, actually for us, whenever we get loot, we always divide it amongst ourselves. If you're not familiar, Diablo 3 is this third-person kind of top-down-ish perspective, where it's a dungeon crawler. You're going through dungeons, you're fighting off giant monsters, goat men, demons, all these things. The party I've consisted of was it the thief rogue, the guy who has the crossbows? Myself, I am now apparently a sheep farmer or something. I summon up undead dogs, zombies, bats, and birds, and just hurl them at people. Oh yeah, and spiders. And frogs that were on fire. Not sure why. But, anyways, whole party is together, and whenever we get loot, we divide it amongst each other evenly, because we want to make sure we have a perfectly balanced defense and offense. And I realized the order that we're going in is Patrick, Evan, myself, and Vincent. My brain lurches. And it's just connecting these things. I'm like, that is so random. Why? So everyone stops. They'll look at me like, what is it? I'm like, our order. Patrick, Evan, Robert, Vincent. They still don't get it. You don't get it. Well, what I'm getting at is, I'm just like, P-E-R-V. And they're like, not funny. I'm like, you get what you can get. You take what you get. Oh, and speaking of other games, yesterday I was talking about Borderlands. I love it. It's a first-person shooter. Loot-a-thon? Just, it's all about getting the most loot you can. Kind of like Diablo. Third person, first person. So I found out that Telltale Games, I think it is? No. Telltale Games is doing Tales from the Borderlands. I forgot the name of the people that are making the new game. Point is, there's a new game of Borderlands being made, and it's called the pre-sequel. So it takes place after Borderlands 1, but before Borderlands 2. It's going to be a little disc, and you're dealing with Handsome Jack. Handsome Jack, if you're not familiar, is the antagonist from Borderlands 2. But there are 4 job classes in this game. There have been 4 job classes for every game. First was Brick, the berserker. He would just kind of punch people, but he could use guns. There was Lilith, the siren, who had some magical powers to just kind of phase lock, just disappear and reappear and set things on fire. Not Marcus. Crud, I forgot the name of the soldier. But he has a gun turret. And Mordecai, who is a sniper. That was the first game. Second game has... Crud, I just call the people by their classes. I don't even remember their names. Gunzerker, which can dual-wield guns. Something I thought would be common sense, but no. Apparently guns are heavy. So he dual-wields guns. There was another soldier who has a better turret, which can auto-lock, or you can throw 2 turrets. Another siren who has the ability to raise enemies in the air and just damage them. And Zero, the assassin. Basically a sniper. But anyways, the new job classes for the pre-sequel. Athena the Gladiator. No idea what she does yet. Wilhelm the Enforcer. Nisha? Nushai? A lawbringer, basically a Old West gunslinger. And my personal favorite at the end, Claptrap, the Fragzerker, I think they called him. So I'm looking at this going, oh God, when is this coming out? coming out later 2014. So after Diablo 3, I'm going to have a lot more of my life sucked away through Borderlands 1.5. And yes, got that. Let's see other fun stuff that happened today. I mean, I went outside. That should be enough for you. But no, it's probably not. I got sick for you. I got sick for you. Went outside. No, nothing. Basically, anyone who wanted me to do anything today, I was just like, I'm busy! Because this is my day off. I don't need to work today. Tomorrow, on the other hand, I'm sure I'll see something stupid at the laundromat. I'm hoping it's not going to be some guy pouring more shampoo into the, not dishwasher, well, just the washer, actually. And people do that. For the love of God. I've said it once, but please, please, do not stick hair shampoo in your dryers and washers. Namely, washers. It's stupid. It doesn't work. Maybe if you shred it up a little bit of soap, but shampoo, no. It's just dumb. Actually, yeah, that's about it. I'm getting ready to go to bed. This will take some time. Oh, jeez, are we at 11 minutes? Oh, God. I am sorry for talking your ear off. Alright. Well, I will see you tomorrow, and, well, hopefully I'll have something better put up. I've been meaning to. I have. Trust me, I've been doing something for you people. See, I want to. I do. It's late. It's like 4 in the morning, pretty much. I get home late. I don't have time to do this for you, and I want to. Alright. I will see you tomorrow. And it'll probably be our 6th day of V.E.D.A. So,